Hey, Moose Country, welcome. 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 Hey, Moose Country, welcome.
What is up, my people? What's up, Moose fam? What a great weekend, right? So I pretty much discussed everything I would normally discuss on Alive in the two breakdowns I did this week, but a couple people reached out and wanted a live, so I am more than happy to oblige, and I'm hoping that there's a lot of interaction today. Otherwise, it's going to be a short live. I don't know about you. Hey, what's up, Lindsay? Hi, hon. I don't know about you guys, but I am super proud of our boys. They really represented. Why is that not showing? Here's my viewer count. Oh well. I have no idea how many people are watching right now. And that's okay. Just gotta give it a second, let this populate, guys, and then we'll just get into it. Order move top. Order move to top. It's still not there. It is. Nope. Still doesn't want to be there. Okay, whatever. I'll have to re-add that later. Yeah, we so the boys are back. There's a nice little interview done on the Halifax Mooseheads Facebook between Scott McIntosh and Quinn Kennedy. He's Quinn Kennedy is super media trained. I'd love to see a little bit more energy from him. Hometown boy. His dad works for the team. Talented player. I'd love to see a bit more. Just some pizzazz, more from him. It's the playoffs. We're the underdogs. We just took down. We just beat. One of the best teams in the league. 2-0 right now. Like, be excited, man. Let's see it. Hey, Susan. Hey, John. It's going great, man. Very excited for tomorrow. Busy weekend Irish with the Irish, but it was nice to be back. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of photos there with you and the team. Looks like they really took you on as like part of the team almost, man. That must have been pretty special there, bud. Hey, Tom. What up, Kevin? Hey, Kevin, bud. Our Habs. Who did they took out a big team? Who was that? Just the other night. I gotta check now. Who was that? Anyways, I don't want to look it up. You can say it in the comments. We took out a big team. Who was it? Yeah. Kevin's not typing fast enough, so I'm gonna have to go check it out. Hang on. Panthers. We took out the Panthers. And Tom, what happened to the Leafs? They seem to have a little bit of trouble with the San Jose Guppies. You care to comment there, Tom? I know CJ wouldn't comment. And it's not important. We're here to talk about Mooseheads, aren't we? Sends to the link. He thinks you look lost. No, not really. Like I said, I'm not lost. I'm on this for you guys. I wasn't gonna have a live at all this week. I had already said what I wanted to say. Like I said, a couple people reached out, said to go live. So I'm hoping that you guys have some stuff to say. But if he wants the link, it's on all of the Facebook Moosehead groups. In the We Are Live post, it shows the YouTube link as well as the Zoom link. So anybody is free to join just by going to the YouTube pages and clicking the Zoom link. Let's get to the comments. Tom, let me be the first to say that I will eat some crow and say that I was one of the people who thought we were going out in 4 straight. The boys are playing at the next level. Agreed. It seems to me that there's a few people on our team that seem to be playoff hockey players. We've seen that with LaRue. LaRue was by no means a mediocre player, but he was in regular season, but you see him in playoff and completely different player. Some players are just built for playoffs, and it's like, that push on Blake into Mercer woke up the proverbial beast in the Mooseheads, and we've been on a tear, and I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. Kevin says, imagine losing to the Sharks twice. Tom says, sure, we'll comment. Go duck yourself. Typical Leafs fan. Anyways, hey Steve, how you doing, bud?
Yeah, doing good so far. What a win, huh? What a win.
It was a great win, man. It was an absolute. The last 2 games were great wins.
Yeah, definitely. And they work super hard, and I still gotta say the nice pass from Kennedy to Blake there, right in the center there.
Yeah,
that was fantastic. Like I couldn't believe it how well that was a nice play and a bad play for Joinville, but that's what it is. It's hockey. It's unexpected, right?
Yep.
But the thing is with the hockey right now is you cannot. Joinville depend on just their goalie, and I'm like, yes, you can depend on your goalie
and one line.
Yes,
they don't have any scoring depth. Is their issue?
That's Sylvain's style.
Yeah.
So you remember when he coached us? He was just playing with 2 lines there, and didn't play with his 3rd or 4th line. So he wanted to win, so you just stacked it. Right?
He wasn't like that with us as last year with us. Keep in mind, our whole team could score in his last year with us. We had let's get to it. We had Lawrence. We had Doucette. We had Vanacek, we had Catafor, we had Dumais, we had Fournier, who was contributing. Who else did we have? We had LaRue. We had Boucher. We had 8 people who could contribute just off the top of my head. So he was running with a stacked team in his last year with us. The following year, I don't know if you're confusing Midgley's year with us.
That's probably Midgley. That's probably Midgley.
Midgley was running
year.
One line. Yeah.
Yeah. And it didn't work very well.
Yeah, he tired us out.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I get the confused there. So I was wondering. I was like, I knew there was one line only playing, and I know they were playing that in the time of Nick Healers and Nick Escher. They were playing just one line. Those guys were just replacing all time at the 2nd or 3rd line, and you just rotating like crazy to get their goals right. So
I gotta say, let's just pray and hope that we never see Midgley in our building on our bench again. I'm here for the Lordo show. You know, like I think I said it in one of my last videos. I think he is earning his paycheck. I think he's doing wonders with these boys. Is there a few things he does that I personally would want changed? Yeah, but I don't have the hockey mind that he has, and I don't get paid to do his job. I can sit on the bench and complain all I want, but let's face it, he knows hockey far better than you or I.
Yipper. So if I go with the stats there, well, right
For
now
what
the
game?
last
You gotta say for
game,
what game?
yeah.
Let's start with the first game.
The first game. So we'll go into the first game there.
So the first game we had, it was 3-2 win. Goals coming from Fontaine, Blake, and Kennedy. Steinman seen 35 shots and stopped 33.
Yeah, why ahead? Okay, score, schedule.
All right, you checked it out. I'm going to get to the comments real quick, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to check it out a little bit.
Tom says, hey, Colin, all I can say is that we are in sole possession of the first place in the Atlantic Division. Where are you guys sitting? I think we're in 20th right now, but we're not too far behind in points. It's going to take some work, a little bit of hope and a prayer, and we'll be there. Kevin says, there's the typical Leafs fan response. And Tom laughs. Julian, hi. Oh, God. Hey, Julian.
All right, so
hold on 1 second. Just gonna check something out right here. Yes, Julian says, why won't this close? Says Ghost Diamond, he's on fire 100%. The first game wasn't even his best game. The second one was. Tom says 100% on that comment. Go Midge, go Midge, go down the ice and out the dough. Go Midge, go. Tom, you're too much, buddy. All right, you got some stats for the first game, brother. Let's hear it.
Yeah, so we'll go with the goals. 3-2, as we seen there. 3-2 was real tight at the end of the third period.
Yeah,
they shot on goals.
Hold on, let's talk about the first two periods while we're talking about it. First two periods were absolute donkey doo-doo. I think
we were dominated.
Yeah, 100%. We dropped the ball 100%. The shots in the first were 7-11. In the second were 7-13. Even in the third, we only got 5 shots on them. We were just able to get 3 of those in. So, you know, like we were dominated that whole game. I think, you know, people are saying that Steinman will win us a few games in the playoffs, but you know, I agree. Like without Steinman, I don't think we would be where we are. But we don't like blaming the goalie when we get a loss. Why should we say that the goalie's the only one that is winning the game? Because he's not. It takes a team, right?
It was like you say the 2 first period, no penalty too. So it just happened in the third. Everything happened in the third.
It was happened in the third.
Yeah, just shots on Steinman and. The only funny thing that I found out as soon as Drummondville had the power play, they did it in the first game. They did it in the second game.
That was
they
the
just
4-on-6 penalty.
There's that too. There's a bunch of penalties. There's all of them. That's why I'm generalized on that game too. That game, like I don't know how they're putting the power play, but they just wanted to shoot from the point on the side, and that's it. They don't move the puck. And when the Armu said, we move the puck like crazy, and we go on the net. And I think that's their downfall for Drummondville. But that's just me. That they did that the same thing in the second game, but. That's another comment in the second game, but the first game.
A couple guys like Gauthier who can really throw rockets from the point.
Oh yeah,
and I think that's what they depend on, right? They move up to the point, they take a hard shot, whereas we tend to crowd the net, throw pucks on net, and try to, you know, no offense to the game plan, but it is what it is. We try to dump garbage in. We try to pick up the loose garbage in front of the net and slap it in.
Yeah,
and you know, respectfully. it's working for both teams. You know what I mean? Their methods. I'd like to see a little bit of a combination, a little bit more setup, a little bit more backdoor than we've been seeing. But it looks like we're just throwing pucks on net and hoping to get a bad rebound.
I think we learned from the first game. That's what happened. And like in the third period, they start to just try to strategize, and the longest 4 minutes and a half in the third period, I was like, is it gonna end or not? We get the goal, and we're like, it's never ending. And apparently, from Schultz, the puck in the play, I'm like, wow, like. The guys, like you said, they work hard on that third period. Like, they put bodies into it.
The second game now, are we?
The first game, because Schulte.
That was the second game that he took the puck to the face, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, when he threw the puck in the stand, and that was the delay game, like 3 minutes left in the third period.
Our penalty. Yeah.
Yeah, our penalty. Yeah, that one there. It was 18 minutes, 56.
That's where we're playing 4-on-6 hockey. They pulled their goalie and had a power play. Yeah.
Yes. That was the one, and Schulte was feeling so bad. I'm like, don't feel bad. It happens. You're in the moment, and that's what happened. That's what happened, and I think that was the turning point there. The great defense that they pull up, and they try to clear the most they can. That was the only advantage from the Moose, is just clear it out and play your game, and then try to minimize all the damage.
A ton of icings in the third period.
Oh, la bouche.
So Kevin, no word on Mercer as of yet, but they won't release what's going on. He's out, sick or injured. I'm assuming lower body. They say it was his knee, but they haven't made an official statement on him. They said we'll return shortly, like we'll return soon, or whatever the case may be. I'm hoping, I hope the kid has a full recovery and is amazing, just not this season. Stay out, rest your knee, Mercer. Take care of yourself, take care of your health. Don't worry about Drummondville. We got them.
Right. And our 3 stars. The only poison in the whole against Drummondville was Luke Woodforth. Their captain.
Oh, there's more
he
than
was
that.
Everywhere, but I just
he's
want
a flopper too. He likes to throw himself on the ground and try to get calls. He likes to get into the referee's ear and whisper, and he was after Carrier was beaking off to the goalie. Like, okay, what call is beaking off to the goalie? Is that cause that
would have been funny to hear? It would have been funny to hear.
Luke Woodworth, you're not welcome in Nova Scotia. Stay in Quebec, there, bud.
He had no choice. He's going to play against us. So.
And then the other guy, number 3, Brunet or Benoit.
Brunet or Benoit. Brunet.
Yeah,
Brunet.
He was an idiot too. Yeah. He was an idiot too, and he's the one in the second game that actually got that late penalty too.
Yeah, and he stayed on the ice, I think. That's one point. I think he had a high stick, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? Really? You got a high stick right in the face?"
He got the delay of game
penalty. And the delay game, the delay game. So he was 1-for-1. He got a high stick, and Drummondville was under power play and didn't capitalize with that power play. And after he just did the delay game there. So that was a push there last minute.
He only had the one penalty. It was the delay game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the high stick, our player high stick him. And we got the penalty 2 minutes.
Blake,
yeah. So he fell down.
It is what it is. In the heat of the moment, I get it. So let's move on to the second game. Another 3-2 win. Goals coming from Carrier, McPhee, and a beautiful little tuck at the end for Kilfoyle. Steinman with 47 out of 47. Wow.
Yep. And there was a lot of face-off. This one near the 100, 91 to be precise. Jeez. That's a lot of face-off.
Killer did really well in the face-off dot that game.
We we lost the face-off, 32 versus 59.
No,
So
I know, but I think
we were
Killer
pretty.
Killer had a pretty good record in the dot, especially in overtime. I think he won the 3 most important face-offs of the game, right? Like in their zone, in overtime, right?
It was definitely exciting. Like, and you know what? The only difference in the overtime, in the playoff, you play with 5 players, not
and
3.
It's 20 minutes
so
long.
It makes a big difference.
And
it's 20 minutes.
long. Yeah, and it'll go infinite.
There's
no
and they got a big break. And a big break in the after the period and in the middle of the period too.
I gotta tell you,
because they don't do commercial, right?
No, I gotta tell you, I was worried because our boys were showing signs of fatigue. So, and even Melissa, we were talking about her, like, our boys are tired. We're not gonna win this overtime. And they found a second win. God bless them. And, pulled it out. Like, I'll tell you, man, I don't think I've ever been more proud of a Mooseheads team in my life. You know what I mean?
It was fun to watch.
They're the youngest team. They're the least experienced team in the league, no doubt. No question. Everybody counted them out. Oh, maybe Steinman will steal them a win. Everybody counted them out. And here they are, performing their best hockey, second effort every play. And they're getting the fucking job done, man.
They sacrifice their body right in front of the shot. Any shots, the big Gauthiers and the
oh my God, Ty Fair.
Oh,
he's been a wall on
Telford,
man. Oh my God. Yeah,
Matt.
But the thing is we could say this. We can point out everybody on the team who's putting that second effort in. There's a time in that second match for the first round game playoffs. I could point out a play from every player on that fucking bench that put the second effort in. It's not one player carrying anybody. It's not one player doing more than the rest. Every player on our team is performing as best they can right now, and that's all we can expect from our boys.
Well, that seemed to have a great leadership in the team, right?
Yep.
It's all comes with the A's and the C.
Yep.
And
like
that's where positive, really positive, and that's what we need. This year we had movement in the beginning, and after we just went and ramp up, right? And they start to play as a team, and couple change. And a trade deadline there. It was pretty cool, and unfortunately, it would have been nicer with the Metzes Cousteau, but you know what? It's all right. We moved on.
I'm the cool the way the cookies crumbled.
Yeah.
I am more than fine with Steinman on our side. Not that Rousseau's not a good goalie, but I am more than happy to keep Steinman. He has proven himself time and time again this season, and we are fortunate to have him.
But it's good. It's good for Moncton because they can actually share their nets with Guimont.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
too, man, he's incredible.
Yes. So that means that they got solid. They can change back and forth.
Yep.
And you got a first and a second goalie. And when you got the bottom team, you just stay there and look at them. They're in the lead 2-0.
So Steve,
they're working good.
Are you confident enough to say that you smell an upset?
I still stick with 5. Game 5.
But it can't be game.
So
it
when 5 game.
So
that's the point.
If it's 5, then you're saying it's an upset. We're gonna win.
Yeah. It'll probably gonna be an upset if it goes to. It's gonna go to 5. If it goes at 4, I'll be more shocked than anybody in the league, because we're talking about the Voltigeur. Like, they were doing in the top 10 in the CHL most of the year, like Rimouski and Moncton, right? So yes, it would be a biggest upset if they go in 5. So I stick with my magic number with 5.
So you think we're gonna beat them 4-1?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So upset.
That's what I'm thinking. So it's a probably yes.
Okay, so upset.
Yes, so upset.
Right.
Brooklyn.
You heard it. Steve calls upset. Let me get to the comments real quick. The whole team was blocking shots, and Steinman didn't even have to stop the puck. We didn't have to, but he was. Tom also says the only reason that they won more face-offs was because the linesman kept kicking our guys out of the face-off circle. Well, I got to say, you heard McPhee. He said if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So he's obviously breaking some rule in there to get thrown out all the time. Susan says, I think Kevin woke up all the older people in our building. When? The last game? Because I missed it. I was sleeping. Kevin says, apparently I was being loud in in the building. Okay. I thought you meant Scotiabank Center. Yeah, we were screaming in our house too, man. Tom says, does anyone know if they keep stats on how often the players get kicked off the face-off? It would be interesting to see. Hi. I can check with the Eagles commentator and see what he says. He knows where to find all those rare stats that nobody knows where to find. Melissa says, ha ha ha, that's so funny. We had Ace going crazy with the noise in here. Yeah, anytime we cheer, our dog, we have a big American Bull XL. And when we start cheering for hockey, so does he. The Rooster didn't play game 2, says Kevin. Yeah, we know. I didn't say he played game 2. I don't know if Steve said that or not, but he didn't. Gourmand did.
Yeah, he did. Gourmand did.
Tom also says, I already ate crow at the start of this podcast. And Kevin, almost like last year with the Titan, 100%. Titan completely upset us last year. I don't think that was caused because they were the better team. I think it was just caused because of the in-house drama that was going on. Now, before playoffs were even a thought in our mind, a longtime season ticket holder by the name of Noah approached me because we have this platform and said, hey, Colin, you know what would be really cool for playoffs? He said, you know how the Winnipeg Jets have whiteout night where they all show up in their white jerseys or white t-shirts or whatever? He says, what if we have a make the whole building green, where we all wear a green sweater or a green jersey, not the red ones, not the white ones, the green jersey. What up, Owen? So here's my plea to you people. I'm going to be wearing a green jersey. I'll probably wear my Halifax script. My wife is going to be wearing her green McPhee jersey. And I'll see if Savannah wouldn't mind wearing the green Biasca jersey that we have. And let's do that, man. Let's all wear green. Let's,
guess which one I'm going to wear.
What one are you going to wear?
I'm going to wear my Look Up Champini, my Memorial Cup one.
Nice. That's a good one, man. So,
yeah, I've been using that for everywhere in the world.
So, chat, whether you have a jersey or not, can you guys say that you'll wear green to Tuesday's game, to tomorrow's game? Can we all agree to wear green? Whether it's a green jersey, a green sweater, whatever the case may be, let's throw on as much green as we can and show the boys that we are here in masses to support them. Never trust a Leafs fan, Colin. You know better, Kevin says. I wear green from home. That's awesome, buddy. Melissa says she won't. She will be the odd one out. She won't leave her Schulte one home. That's great. I'm glad she supports Schulte so much, but there's more people on the team. I'm going to have to make her wear green. Owen says, I will join.
I'll be right up,
wear my green one too. That's awesome, buddy. Let's do it. Let's wear green, man. Let's just throw a bunch of green on the sea of green for the Halifax Mooseheads. Let's do it, bud. We can get that done. That's something that we can easily do to spread, some team spirit. I think that's something that we can honestly do. Lindsay, you're going to wear green too, right?
You going to wear green, Lindsay?
Yes, I'm going to wear Fuchs.
She's going to wear Fucalis.
Nice. Hers is better than yours, bud. Sorry.
We had a picture all together with the 2 green shirts, so for our pictures before we had kids. So
nice, man. Nice. I love that jersey. I know, but it's possibly his last game here. No, it wouldn't be his last game here. We have 3 games here, 2 games here minimum, and then it may be 3 games here. So she can wear a green one. She won't even be there tomorrow. Anyway, she has to work. That's correct. And CJ probably won't go because CJ's been like that lately. So it'll probably just be me and the wife with 2 seats next to us. But I'll wear it Wednesday because I'm away right now, so I will be there for game 4. Sounds good, man. Green, green, green. All right. I think that's it. I also want to touch on, I've been having some scheduling issues with my next 2 interviews. One of them is actually, just came back from Quebec with the Halifax Mooseheads. So I couldn't have him on. And the other one, he's got the Atlantics tournament. So we're having a bit of a hard time scheduling these interviews because there's now 3 parties involved because both of those interviews have special guest co-hosts. We have 2 former Moose coming on to guest co-host the show with me in 2 interviews coming up. So scheduling 3 people is a lot harder than scheduling 2, but I promise you they're going to be good interviews, and just be patient and we'll get those out to you. That's it. Oh, we got some chat.
Awesome.
He's a tad slow, Melissa. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate you, bud. Yes, he is. Okay, now my wife and Kevin are just picking on me in the comments here. Melissa, don't make me cry, says Susan. Savannah's ticket is student. CJ is youth. Yeah, so if anybody needs tickets, hit us up. Why make you okay? That's it for me. Steve, anything you want to say? You got the joke book handy, bud?
Oh yeah, it's green too.
It is green.
Lindsay's trying to pick it out now. You can't see it because it's green.
It's green. You got a green screen on.
Yeah, it's green. It's green. It's green.
Why
It's
do you
green.
have the green
Well, I
screen?
got, and Al's got a green shirt there.
Yeah, but why do you have
jersey
a green
there,
screen
so-
on?
I don't know. It just happened like that.
Oh, okay.
It just happened. Hey, and I would have just
Hold
picked
on.
one. Did you have a look?
Who's
Did
the
you have a
slow
look
one?
at?
Hold on. Who's
No.
the slow one, Melissa?
Oh.
You're making fun of me, calling me slow. You don't even get the joke. You're so short, it flew right over your head. Yeah, making fun of me in the comments.
Wow.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Oh God! Did you receive my Stevism list?
I did.
All right. So which one we at?
The top one.
The top one. Okay, we're gonna read the top one on page 74. Oops. Why could the hockey captain learn the alphabet?
Why could he?
Couldn't. Cannot. Couldn't.
Fucking French people.
You love it.
I love it. So why couldn't the captain learn the alphabet?
Yeah,
Okay, I have no clue.
because he got confused at C. See, he gets confused at C, so he knows that A, B, C.
Womp womp.
Oh,
All right, guys.
that's great.
Hi, Paul.
All right.
Sorry you just got here, but we're signing off, bud. Steve, thanks for joining me, buddy. Always a pleasure. Love you, buddy. I hope you're all healthy, safe, and happy out there. And as always,
Go, let's go.
go Moose, go.